Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am actually uploading, finally, and it is a mod review for a new, very popular mod called Nether Depths Upgrade. This mod adds a whole bunch of new fish in the lava of the lava lakes, as well as a ton of new items, a few new blocks, a new potion, and a few different little structures to the lava lakes of the Nether. The first and some of the most prominent features of the mod are the different fish. The lava pufferfish, bucket of obsidian fish, searing cod, bonefish, wither bonefish, blaze fish, magma cube fish, glowdine, and soul sucker. Now, the lava pufferfish is just like an overworld pufferfish, except with a red texture. And the obsidian fish, it's just a cool new fish to Nether. Then there's also the searing cod, which is just like an overworld cod. And then the bonefish and wither bonefish, which are pretty cool ideas, I think. The blaze fish, which is probably my least favorite, just because it looks kind of silly and the sounds are pretty annoying. And then the magma cube fish, which is a really goofy looking one, but still pretty cool. Then my favorite, the glowdine, which has some nice sound effects and particles, and just looks really cool. And last but not least, we have the soul sucker, which has some pretty scary sounds, and has some unique uses. All of these fish drop their own fish item upon killed, which doesn't burn in the lava. Here, I'll just demonstrate on this one. Here, you get a wither bonefish. The soul sucker, same. They all just drop the same thing. Well, the same different fish item. And all of these fish items can be eaten to give different potion effects. Pretty much all of them are debuffs, except for the blaze fish, which gives you strength. And the soul sucker can't be eaten. This one is just an item, because it has a crafting recipe. Next is the lava potion, which is how I was able to see under the lava when I was demonstrating this fish. This potion can be crafted with a lava pufferfish in a brewing stand with awkward potions. This will brew up some lava vision potions. These potions can be made into splash potions, lingering potions, tipped arrows, which for some reason the mod creator forgot to add the translation for the tipped arrows, so they don't have the right name, but that's okay. And their time can also be extended. And here, as you can see, lava vision potions have been brewed. Next, we have the lava sponge and wet lava sponge. These wet lava sponges can be found in clusters under the lava lakes. You can place some of these wet lava sponge in water to dry them off. I'm pretty sure that's the only way to dry them off. There doesn't seem to be a recipe or anything. And these lava sponges can be used to drain the lava lakes, which is going to be very useful for anyone making any kind of base in the Nether. That's definitely for sure. Draining lava is not a fun task. Next, we have the warped kelp block and the warped kelp, as well as the warped seagrass. Warped kelp and warped seagrass can be found in the lava lakes, spawning very frequently. They are pretty much just for decoration, but they look very cool. The warped kelp grows just like normal kelp, and it can be crafted into a warped kelp block, the same way you would craft a normal kelp block out of kelp. Except, with normal kelp, it would be dried kelp, but it's pretty much the same. They're just a different item. And next we have the Soul Sucker boots and Soul Sucker leather. To get Soul Sucker leather, you have to craft shears and a Soul Sucker fish together to get Soul Sucker leather. I don't... that... That needs to be fixed. It shouldn't use up the shears, but that's it's an interesting bug there. And then you can craft Soul Sucker leather together with string to get Soul Sucker boots, which give plus 10% knockback resistance and come automatically with Soul Speed 3, which is a very, very nice addition. Next, I'd just like to point out that there are spawn eggs for all the different fish. Pretty much a given right there, but worth mentioning. Next is Hellstrider, which is pretty much just it's just Depth Strider, but for the Nether. It can be applied to Soul Sucker boots or normal boots, and when using it, you can see that the speed at which you move through lava is greatly increased. It does not increase your speed at going up or down, though. It in fact decreases it, which I find kind of funny. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it happens. And lastly, or actually no, there's a couple things after this, but the lava fishing rod, which will let you go fishing in the Nether. We'll just have to wait a second here to actually catch something. Ah, here we go. And as you can see, it actually just, it doesn't give you an item, it just pulls the fish right out of the water, which is different than normal fishing rod. And it can be fully enchanted. And the last two features to show you in this mod are some nice little features you can find in the lava lakes. Firstly are these vents, which pretty much are just decoration, but also come with some ores in them, which is nice. And the other thing is a new structure, the Nether Fortress Piece. This can spawn in the lava lakes, and I'm not sure if it can spawn out of the lava lakes, but I haven't seen it happen. It's just a small piece of a nether fortress which has been lost under the lava. A pretty neat idea, but I do think the mod creator needs to fix this issue with the fences and walls having a... well, you can see the issue. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little mod review for this small mod, which hopefully will get more updates and become even bigger. This is a really great mod for any mod pack, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.